Hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's reading, we'll be looking into your June 2024 predictions, and I have already pre-shuffled all of your cards. So that includes your tarot cards and your oracle cards for your month ahead. So if you'd like to see more from me, don't forget to like, comment to tell me what you thought of this reading, and subscribe to see more from me and to support my channel. Alright, so these are your June 2024 predictions, and as usual I wrote down some messages for each of your groups. Group 3's messages were interesting, and Group 1's messages were just a bunch of visualizations, so I just wrote them down, which I'll dissect as we get into your reading. Over here we have Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. Take your time to choose which group is for you. Choose more than one group if you wish. If you don't hear a message in your group for you, continue watching until the end of your reading. But if not, continue on to another group. Deep breaths in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4 to choose which group is for you. Timestamps will be in the description box, and let's get to Group 1. Hi Group 1, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your June 2024 predictions. So I have written some messages for your reading. So I'll read that before we jump into your reading. If you don't resonate with these messages, then continue watching with your cards. And by the way, I've already pre-shuffled all of your cards, so your tarot decks and your oracle cards. Yeah, I just haven't been feeling to shuffle live, so here we go. So Group 1, I'm seeing a hand reaching out. I made a deep sound. I'm seeing a child standing on a pavement in the pouring rain. It's interesting because as soon as I picked up your cards, I did the deep sound, and I was trying to figure out what does this mean, so I just continued. I put it to the side and I continued writing, getting the messages, and it kind of makes sense as I put it all together with, I'm going to read it again. I'm seeing a hand reaching out. I made a deep sound. I'm seeing a child standing on the pavement in the pouring rain. So this could go one or two ways. So it's like a hand reaching out and the child standing on a pavement in the pouring rain and making the sound, because I swear the child was crying as well. This is a very strange message, but here we go. So it could go one or two ways. So the child reaching out with making a sound could mean that maybe they feel happy that they're being saved finally with their hand reaching out. Finally someone's saving me from the pouring rain. Someone's there so I can hook them, so I can stop crying. Or this could be them standing in the on the side of the road in the pouring rain, reaching out to someone to help them. So maybe someone's helping you in June, or you're helping someone else in June, and it will heal your inner child, or it will heal someone else's inner child. But take it as it resonates, because that was a very interesting message. So rain as well. Rain is a good sign, like a good omen. Could mean like washing away the past, washing away past hurts, washing things away, purifying yourself. It could be even mean tears, like you're releasing some things from your body through your tears. So that's healthy. So I feel like it's kind of a healthy month for you with releasing, with asking for, are you going to be asking for help in June? Or you're helping someone else that will help yourself as well. So it doesn't matter in whatever way you give or receive help, you'll be helped in some kind of way. Because that will be a healing thing for you to do the helping. Wow. Anyway, let's get into your oracle cards. I'll take the oracle cards first, and then I'll read into your tarot. So what do we have? Yes! Do you see that, Group 1? We have a mentor taking someone under your wing, or someone is taking you under their wing, helping you out, trying to help you to heal, trying to help you to mend, doing what you need to help you grow and become a better person, become someone who's wise, just as wise as this mentor. Maybe you are getting an internship. Maybe someone's just helping you, or you're helping someone else to help them grow as people, to improve their skills, to gain wisdom. So this could be as simple as someone's knocking on your door, and then they walk in, and then they're talking, and then all of a sudden you feel this wise storyline coming up within you, and you're like, you know, as you said that, I thought of this, and I thought I could offer you a word of wisdom, my pearls of wisdom on this situation. And it's not like you're giving advice or something like that. You're just talking, and that could help someone, that could even help you as well. You could be helping a young child, because that makes sense with the child I was seeing in my mind's eye as I was shuffling. A child could be wanting or needing your help in some way, and you help them. If it could be to do with their homework, and you're passing on some wisdom about what it's like to be an adult, something like that. You're helping calm someone's nerves, or they're helping you calm your nerves, you know. It could go one or two ways. As I was saying with the visualization as well, it could go one or two ways. So this is looking like an either or month. You can either do this or you could do that. You can either say this or you can say that. This person will either help you or you will help them, you know. So many children in this reading. Yeah, child nature, friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. You're helping someone grow. You're being nurturing and trustworthy. So it's like maybe someone's going to divulge something that they want your discretion over. They don't want you to say anything to anyone else. And it's best to keep it to yourself, because you don't want to crush a child's spirit, do you? Because that will like dampen their confidence. You don't want to spoil someone's confidence, their self-worth. Wow, that's a big message here. Their self-worth, confidence, image of themselves, their future. It's like what you say this month will help towards your future or someone else's future. It's kind of like a make or break month. So it's like, treat yourself well, treat others well, treat others like you wish to be treated. And again, like, walk with your head held high, walk with a confident stance, stand straight, stand tall, just so that you are approachable, just so that people know that you are trustworthy. Hopefully you are trustworthy. But yeah, because I'm seeing that many people, or just one person, is meant to come towards you this month that will help you and help them. That's a recurring message, so I'll try my best not to say that again, but if it comes up again, it will come up. So let's see, with your tarot cards, we have the King of Chalices, the Knave of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. This is not something that needs to happen quickly. Something just needs to slow down. The Knight of Swords is usually someone, if it's upright, someone who rushes in to say what needs to be said, and then they rush out just as quick without a care in the world. Like, okay, I said this, I said that, so what are you going to do about it? Okay, I'm gone. I'm not going to help you anymore. You don't need my help. I just said what I wanted to say, what I needed to say. I just said my pearls of wisdom. You don't need me anymore. But that's not what's coming up here. I'm seeing that when you say something, when you're giving advice, when you're helping someone in June, you don't want to help them and then next second you're gone, you disappeared, and they still need you, because that could harm their confidence, that can hurt their self-worth. So maybe you're dealing with someone who is quite maybe at risk, or you could be dealing with someone who is in a fragile state in the month of June, and you don't want to lose their focus. You don't want to hurt them any more than they've already been hurt, because they need you. You are needed in June, group 1. So don't be here today and gone tomorrow. Be here to stay for the weeks and months that they need you and you need them. Be careful with your words because your words carry weight. Be careful of how you phrase things. I'm moving it in like sentence length. Maybe you're dealing with people with disabilities. Maybe you're dealing with a child. Maybe you're dealing with people who have a young spirit, or a person that has a young spirit, and you don't want to tarnish that young, fresh energy with your harsh words. If you feel like you do speak in a harsh tone sometimes, it's time to soften your words in June. Oh. Yeah, because we had the King of Chalices as well. This is like a trusted advisor. This person has been through what they have emotionally, so they know how to handle themselves emotionally. They know how to observe their emotions. They know how to not allow their emotions to cloud them. They don't let their emotions rule them. And it's about passing on that wisdom to others in June. Well, sorry, I keep hitting the camera. You know, because you have a lot to offer, group 1. You know, and they can take these little pearls of wisdom and incorporate it into their daily life, like how they show up to others, how they work for their future, how they work at work, you know, how they study at university, college, school, whatever. You know, it's not to be rushed. Maybe you're finding something new, as in like a project or a new job, something like that. Don't rush into it. Don't rush into anything in June. Don't even rush out of anything, because that could leave lasting effects. Just be here and take your time, because it's worth it. Wow. And then let's get to your other tarot card. I wanted like maybe 2 or 3 of these cards, but I shuffled them, one fell out, and I was shuffling and I thought, no, you could only have one. We need just one. We don't need to overdo things in June, group 1. We don't need to overcomplicate things. You don't need to overcomplicate your words. Use short sentences if you must. It's like, I feel like you don't need to swear to get your point across. You can get your point across in an eloquent way if you are just patient with the process, if you are patient with the people around you, if you are just patient with yourself. Be patient this month, group 1. The 10 of Pentacles, yeah, another child. And then we have a dog, and then you have family, or 4 kids, a dog, a family, 2 adults, you know. So you're creating a safe haven this month, group 1. People will feel safe around you, maybe young people, maybe people with disabilities. I'm getting like maybe you're gonna be an advocate for someone, and you'll be a good one. I'm getting that maybe you'll be opening your home to others. You know, maybe even giving money to others, your resources to others. It doesn't have to be money, but offering your resources to others because you have an abundance of it. And it's like, don't judge anyone in June, because if you judge them harshly, it's gonna hurt their character, hurt their confidence, as I keep saying. You know, you don't want to hurt anyone's confidence. What other messages can we get from that? You have a big and open heart in June. So be that kind, compassionate person you know that you can be, and lean into it. It's about, leaning in on your opportunities, leaning into the kindness that you have within you, and open your arms to those who need you. Wow, and then let's get to your other cards. But take care, enemies are working against you. And then we have wealth. You have a wealth of knowledge. You have a vast amount of resources that someone else needs from you, or you need from someone else, and it's just about taking what you can get from them, or they taking what they can from you, in a good way, but not in a negative way. It's all about sharing what you have and not feeling depleted afterwards. It's like, if you feel like your cup is being emptied, then take a step back, but if it's not, keep going. And I'm not seeing that your cup will be emptied, but maybe with this spat, some people may take your kindness for weakness and will try to take more than you are willing to give. So just be wary of that, you know. Keep your eyes open, because I feel like you'll be able to feel when that case comes across, you know. And then we have November, Sagittarius season. And Capricorn. Sagittarius, Capricorn. Yeah, that comes through with the wealth card as well. And the Ten of Pentacles. And even the Child Nature. I get like Capricorn, Cancer vibes. With Sagittarius, that's spreading your wisdom and your insights onto others. And also with the resources, Capricorn, this is all about being the mature adult and not tearing other people down, not tearing others down for what they don't know, for what they don't have, for what they didn't say, for what they have said, for what they have done, you know. You are there to help in June, and that is what you should do, and not tear others down, not hurt people, not rush through things. You know, it's a process. Wow. And then let's go over to your charms. I forgot to mention that I was going to look at these. What else? Maybe get two. I don't know. We'll see. We have the gate. Know when to put up a tiny boundary when others want to cross. Oh, so much noise going on outside. I wonder what fun is happening out there. I want to join. And then we have, what is this? Saturn. Wow, Saturn, Capricorn energy. Wow. You're helping people to, or you're helping others, or they're helping you to mature for the long term. You're thinking about long term in June. I'm getting like maybe you're helping someone to apply for university, to apply for college, to a school, whatever it looks like. And you're just helping. Be that helpful person. And then we have the moon, Cancer energy. Wow, and the headphones as well. People are listening. It's like, listen to yourself, listen to others. Others are listening to you. You know, you're speaking from an intuitive place with the moon. You're speaking from an emotional place, but not to transfer your worries onto others. That's not what's happening. You're transferring your joy, your optimism, your maturity onto others. And they see that you are mature and you should be listened to, because you have been through it. You've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. So maybe it's a thing of don't ask others their opinions if they haven't been through what you want to go through, or they haven't been through what you're going through. Only ask for advice and opinions from those who have done what you have done and have done what you are wanting to do. That is the message there. Oh yeah, and just like that, the messages have finished. So that's what I'm seeing for your month of June, group 1. What a beautiful reading. I like this energy a lot. So you're just helping other people, having others, and just passing on your wisdom. Make sure you don't act too quickly. Make sure you don't come into someone's life and leave just as fast, because maybe that's what they're used to from the past. Maybe in the childhood they were left alone quite a lot, and they needed that love and care and attention that you could give in June. So be mindful of that, group one. Alright, yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you. Thank you for watching. I hope these messages made sense and you can incorporate what I said into your month of June. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your June 2024 predictions. Before we get into your reading, I'll just read these messages out to you. And by the way, I shuffled all of your oracle cards and your tarot decks already, so I'll just read these messages first. If you don't resonate with these messages, continue on to your reading. Alright, so group 2, use your voice, say it loud and proud. I said what I said, and then I wrote down Beres Hammond's song, Warriors Don't Cry. So this is how it goes. Either you're in or out, gotta know what you're all about. Be bold and strong, tell yourself not to be wrong. Once you're in, you gotta face it. Make your mind up, son, and face it, because warriors don't cry. Yeah, so those are your messages, group 2. Because as I picked up your cards, I was singing and I felt like my throat chakra needed to say something. So it's like, don't hold back on what you need to say. Don't hold back on the music within you. If you want to sing, sing. If you need to shout, then shout. If you need to stand up for something, stand up for something, you know. And it's like, I said what I said. I meant every word of it, you know. Even speaking poetry, or writing whatever you need to write and speaking on what you wrote about, even maybe like journalism or writing in a blog, something like that. You have something to say, so say it. Wow, I love that energy. So we'll go into your oracle cards first, and then we'll move on to your tarot deck. So we have here Child Orphan, independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of survival. If you need to stand alone, then that's exactly what you will do in June. Okay, so don't be afraid to say what needs to be said. And if that means losing a friendship, or if that means you have to step back from certain people, so be it. It's like your words carry weight in June, and you're not, it's like, don't keep any secrets in June, because secrets are unhealthy. That's how things start to fracture and hurt your future, because it's like, oh, I'm not telling this person the truth. So you're around them constantly and you're building trust, you're building a friendship, and then many years later they discover, oh, you kept this thing from me, and you've known for all these years, you've been very close to me, and now I don't know if I can trust you anymore. Now I don't know if I can respect you anymore, you know? So it's all about saying what needs to be said, so that you don't ruin a friendship, or you say what needs to be said and a friendship is ruined, but it wasn't built on a strong foundation anyway. It's about being comfortable about being on your own, or being the black sheep. Yeah, being comfortable with being the black sheep. Because let's face it, no, not many people know how to be honest, and it's to their detriment. You know, it causes arguments, it causes confusion, it causes manipulation through lying, and you don't want to do that in June. So stand up for what you believe in. Say it with your whole chest, group 1, or group 2. Say it with your whole chest, group 2. Wow, I love that so much. Victim prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. I feel like if you don't say something now, then you will be a victim in June. and you don't want to be a victim. It's all about saying stuff loud and proud so it doesn't sit with your energy for many days, months, years, because it will eat away at you from the inside, and it will hurt your heart. So in order to not be a victim, you will, or you may need to speak up, no matter if it alienates you from others, no matter if it makes you the black sheep, no matter if you lose a friendship over it, no matter this, no matter that, it doesn't matter. It does not matter, because that means they're not meant for you. You need to release it. You need to release something. I was releasing from my throat chakra when I was singing while I was shuffling for you. So release, group 2. As I'm talking, I feel very passionate, like my heart is like burning right now with passion, like I'm saying it with such conviction. You can't keep me down. I will say it and I don't care. Well, it's like you see like potential in things, you see like fractures in things, and maybe you've seen it for a while but been too scared to speak up. But you need to speak up, group 2, is what I'm getting here. And then we have, wow, guys, the 3 of Chalices in reverse. You need to say what needs to be said. It doesn't matter if you lose friendships over it, because they weren't your real friends anyway. The 3 of Chalices in reverse signifies that you're not on the best footing with your friendships at the moment, and maybe you feel like you're an outcast. Maybe you feel like, oh, I need to make things right with my friends, but they're not hearing you out. Maybe you feel like a loner. That's for a reason, 8 of Wands, say what needs to be said. Let things go, let things out in the open, so that your conscience is clear, so that your heart is pure. Holding things into your heart, it's like poison. It's like poison to your system. And keeping it into your heart is just going to cause frustration. It's going to feel like there's a door within your mind that is locked. And it's like you're hiding parts of yourself. You don't want to hide. No more hiding in June. Come out into the open and speak with that beautiful voice that you have. The Ace of Pentacles. New things are coming. I'm going to trust the process. Trust the process. You have little nuggets of wisdom as well. I'm feeling with the Ace of Pentacles. I know it's not like the Ace of Swords or the Ace of Wands, but you have nuggets of wisdom to share. It's kind of like, with you saying the truth, you're giving someone a present, wrapping it up in a little bow and saying, here you go, here's the truth. You need to know the truth, because as it will set me free, it will set you free as well, so that you're no longer a victim as well. I'm just getting like with this aura coming out of the victim. Oh, let me just get it. With the aura coming out of the victim, that's the truth coming out of your body. That's the freedom coming out of the other person's body, because they know the truth. Truth is a big word here. I know we don't have any swords here, but that's what I'm getting. You're making things... It's like there was a gate up where the 8 of Wands couldn't escape. The 8 of Wands couldn't be flowing in the air like this. But as soon as you unlock the gate with the truth, with that key that you have with the little nugget of wisdom, these ones could go flying out of the gates and like, finally I'm free. Finally we are free to fly. Finally we are free to do what we want to. This child looks so free, like it's sitting on top of the world, and it's like the whole world is the child's oyster. So like freedom from this energy, this 3 of Chalices energy, will help you see that there's much more out there for you. What was holding you back before? What was holding you back before is is no longer viable in your life. It's no longer important. This is not important. However, this is important. Your freedom is important. You know, wow. And then we have the Six of Cups. Yeah, something from the past, like, excuse me. Wow, did you just hear that? Something just got caught in my throat. Like I was talking, or I was going to talk, and then I was like I was struggling to talk. So it's like something from the past is coming up, and it's about releasing it. Like maybe secrets from the past. Maybe something that you've been wanting to say for years, months, days, whatever, is coming up, and you just need to say it, you need to do it. But in a kind way. Six of Cups is a kind card. You know, look at the kindness, look at the cuteness in the card, the nice colours. You know, you don't want to, as I said in group 1, you don't want to say anything harsh so that it could end sourly, or you could feel regret for saying something in that kind of way. You need to say it in a soft, well, not a soft way, but in a kind way, from a kind, loving place. Because you want the best for yourself, and you want the best for others. You want that gate to be opened. Ooh. And then we have the Page of Swords, freedom of the mind. Wow. Yes. You're getting something off your chest, off your head, off your heart, out into the world, so that you can think clearly, so that you can move on to the next chapter of your life, so you can think differently. I'm getting like maybe your mindset is changing in June, and it's very noticeable. It's not like your mindset is shifting over the years. It's like a flick of the switch in June. Wow. And again, maybe writing online will help you. Writing a blog, having a vlog. Maybe you're a journalist and you're writing something for the newspaper or a magazine article. Or this is just talking your truth on social media. Talking the truth to people. Just everyone. Don't hide your voice in June, group 2. Ooh. And then let's get to your tea leaf cards. Beware of greed with pig. Ladder, climbing towards success. You're moving up. You're moving on to the next stage of life, the next phase in your life. Coins. Money will be coming to you. Like group 1, a card similar to this came out for group 1. If you are, or if you were attracted to group 1, you can watch that, because I feel like maybe there's overlapping messages from there. And it's like coming from a space of kindness, not damaging someone's confidence and self-worth with what you have to say. It's like saying something in a kind way will help cushion the blow of a secret, if it is a secret, or if it is just something that you've been wanting to say to get something off your chest. And because, yeah, look at the flowers. The coins are falling on flowers. It could be falling on a hard ground. So hard coins on a hard ground, that's not gonna be good. But if the coins fall onto flowers, that's a nice cushion to stop the fall being loud and clanky, like, you know how coins sound when they fall on a hard floor. You don't want to make that loud sound. Just pick your words carefully, with kindness, and that should be good. Because some people, you don't know what issues they are carrying, you don't know what traumas they have been through, and you don't want to re-traumatize people, you know. So that's why you need to speak kindly. Wow. And then let's go over to your charms. This is a very short reading, short and sweet for your month. It's just very straightforward, because you know what you need to say, you know what you need to do, so just say it. We have KG. That's the weight of the world on your shoulders. The weight of the world on your mind. Sand, like a bucket and a spade. And then we have A dump truck. Yeah, something needs dumping. Like a heavy weight is on this truck. A heavy weight is in the bucket with the sand. A heavy weight here with the kg. Police, it's an emergency. I think we have an emergency. Let's get one more. And a bat. The bat came out for group 1, but in the card. So if you want to watch group 1, then watch group 1, because I'm feeling that vibe for you. Yeah, so it's like bats like the dark, I think. That's from my understanding anyway. So it's like I'm getting what happens in the dark must come to the light. And everything that's done in the dark will always come into the light. Because no matter if there's many people involved or if there's one person involved, maybe they would have told someone else, and then it's like gossip, and then it will come back to the person or to you, and then suddenly everything comes out. So everything that's done in the dark will come into the light. So why not just end that process of, oh, when is this going to be said? When is that going to be said? When is this situation going to end? And do something about it. You know, even if it makes you end up alone. That sounds like a very harsh message, but sometimes it's better to be alone than to be surrounded by people who are bad for you, who would rather lie and pretend than live in the truth. Because when you live in the truth, there's nothing to hide. So then you will be your best self. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying for you, group 2. I hope these messages resonated in some way and you can incorporate what I said into your month. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye! Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your June 2024 predictions, and as usual I wrote down some messages for your group, so I'll read those first. And also I already pre-shuffled your oracle and tarot cards, so I'm not going to shuffle live today. So I'll read these messages first, and if you don't resonate with these messages, continue watching with your cards. So group 3, as I was getting into your energy, because I shuffled for group 2 first, and their energy was like, you know, very much in the throat chakra, needed to get things out. I was singing and everything, and as soon as I got to your reading, your messages, it's like, oh, I didn't feel the need to talk or anything. It's just like, you know, just just fine. Yeah, so these are your messages. So group 3, not a troubling month. It's just, it is what it is, really. Mind your own business, focus on your hustle. You're in your own world, not in a spiritual sense. Just focus on what's in front of you. Being mentally stable. So if you've been feeling like there's many things on your mind, or you haven't been feeling good about yourself or even life, then I feel like this month is just like a respite. Well, not even a respite, that makes it seem like it's gonna happen again, but it's just like, finally I feel good. There's not much happening in my mind right now, and I can just rest, I can relax, I can just focus on what I need to focus on and not make a big deal out of things. That's the kind of energy I'm getting from this month for you, group 3. So let's get into your cards. I'll just use your oracle cards first. As I'm reading for you, like, I have this big smile on my face. Like, I'm so happy right now. Like, maybe you'll just feel happy that there's not much going on and you feel comfortable, you feel at peace. Because I just feel at peace right now reading for you, so that's nice. We have Avenger, desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. Interesting. And then we have Guide, represents the nature of divine in life and in you. So I'm getting like, just pay attention to what you're doing. Pay attention to your own self. Pay attention to your own things. Because we have the Guide. So it's like, just focus on your own internal wisdom. Do what you feel is right. Do what you feel is best for you. Because maybe you've been bothered about what everyone else has been doing for a while. Maybe other people have needed your attention, needed you to do this, that, the other, but you haven't had much time for yourself. But this month is about time for yourself, doing what you need to do for yourself. And it's like maybe you need to just go covert, not covert, because that makes it sound like you're spying on everyone, but maybe you'll be staying at home a lot of the time, or maybe it's like, I'm getting with the Avenger card, maybe you'll be hiding from people or hiding from situations or whatever. So this person has a mask and then they have this world atlas on them. And it's like maybe they can hide their face with this map. And so maybe you'll be traveling a lot, or maybe you'll be staying home a lot, or it's about just keeping yourself to yourself. So take what resonates with those three different messages. Because I feel I'm getting the message, I have no business being here, so let me just mind my own business and just do me. Wow, alright, so let's go over to your next cards. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Tower. And we have the Emperor. That is very interesting. I feel like maybe you're just making decisions that will impact your life. I know that I mentioned in your reading it's not really a troubling month, but I feel like this downtime, this alone time, this just thinking of yourself, getting out of your comfort zone through solo travel, through, I don't know, whatever it looks like to you. What is your comfort zone, and do you want to get out of your comfort zone? Do that, because I feel like it will bring you closer to yourself. It will give you, what's it called, memories that you can think of for the future. And I feel like maybe this was you in the past, maybe this was you last month or last week or whatever it was for you, but it's like trying to make a decision that doesn't affect heavily on everyone else. But I feel like you need to make a decision that will heavily affect you and your own experiences. Maybe you've just been thinking about it too heavily and it's like, oh, I want someone to make this decision for me. But I feel like upon alone time, upon you reflecting with yourself and trusting yourself, I feel like you'll be able to make the right decision and go for it with the Tower. You'll land on your feet because we have the Emperor card here. It's the best decision that you could make. Whatever it is that you're trying to make your mind up about, it's the best decision for you. I'm getting like, what's best for you at the end of the day, because you have to live with yourself always. So what do you want? What do you want, group 2? And do that. I'm going to ask you now, what do you want? And what is the first thing that comes into your mind? So what do you want, group 2? What was the first thing that came into your mind? It's like asking yourself the question as well, what does my body need right now? Because I usually ask that question to myself whenever it's like, I often get stuck between wanting to go out and stay at home, and it's like, what does my body need right now? What do I actually want? And it's like, follow that instead of being stuck in your head, being stuck in paralysis analysis, stuck in, oh, I need to make up my mind up, I don't know what to do now. It's just all about sitting with yourself and asking yourself that question, and whatever pops up first, do that. And it's also like, oh, what do I want to do? Do I want to stay in or stay out? It's like, I'll just follow what my body does in that moment. Like, oh, I'm getting up now. Oh, I'm getting dressed, so I must want to go out then. So it's just that. And then do it, and then you will jump out of your comfort zone. It's like, where do I want to go? Which country do I want to go to? Oh, that's a country I never thought of before. Let me go there. That's outside of my comfort zone. And start planning, because the Emperor is all about planning. The Emperor is always one step ahead. So it's all about planning for the next steps. Plan for the next steps. Okay, interesting. Because I'm getting with the Tower card, this is usually unexpected change, but I feel like it's unexpected but expected at the same time, because once you're sitting with yourself and you're asking yourself, what do I want? Then you're going to make those changes. You're going to uproot yourself. So you're the one that's making these big changes, but it's not like in a troubling way, as I wrote down. It's not a troubling month. It's simple but difficult at the same time. I hope that makes sense, you know? Eight of Cups, what are you leaving behind? What are you walking away from? The King of Cups, yeah. It's like focus on yourself. Focus on what you need. Three of Swords. Yeah. So maybe you are separating yourself from someone or something, and it's hard to do because you've been focusing on it for too long, for such a long time, and maybe you're just used to this situation being as it is, and it's like you gotta sit with yourself to ask yourself, what do I want? How do I feel right now? What will best suit me right now, and move towards that. What will bring me emotional fulfillment? What will set my my internal world at ease? Because the Three of Swords is extremely uneasy. You're doing some soul searching in June, group 3. And I love to see it, and you'll come out stronger by the end of it. So maybe this map is all about exploring yourself rather than exploring the world. Who knows? Because our internal world is like a map for itself. We don't know where we're going. We have to find a way to get to a sound mind, a sound heart, and it's not always an easy path to go down. So just do what's best for you in June. And then we have Flag. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. And then we have Parrot. Someone will gossip about you and your secrets. Pineapple, reconciliation. Yeah, I'm getting like this maybe is your mind, the parrot, your thoughts. It's like, oh, going over the same thing over and over again. But when you're too much in your head, that could cause paralysis analysis, as I was saying earlier, and it prevents us from sitting with ourselves, to sit with our bodies and actually feel about what we need. You know, what do you need right now, group 3? Is the big message here. What do you need right now? And do that. And not what others think you should do. Not what your thoughts think you should do. Because maybe your thoughts are thinking up many different fears right now. But don't lean into that. That's fake. Yeah, it's like you're reconciling with yourself, group 3. Because you haven't really maybe sat with yourself in a long time. And you haven't thought about what you've been wanting for yourself. For a long time, it's all about everyone else. But what about me? And it's all going to be about you in June. All you can do is meet yourself where you are right now, group 3, and go from there. Whatever state you're in right now, meet yourself where you are and go from there. We have ambulance, healing. When you're speaking with a broken heart, the waking up is the hardest part. I'm getting John Mayer, what's that song? Keep me where the light is. Let me write that down. Yeah. When you're sleeping with a broken heart, the getting up is the hardest part. So maybe you're healing from something that's been happening. It's like you've been trying to make up your mind about something, how to best move forward, but it hasn't been able. You haven't been able to move forward for some whatever reason. But this month is all about being able to move forward and heal from the past. We have the gain control. We have the house. Okay. We have it looks like a piano, but I'm getting like a box with something that you can pick up. It's like looking at, uh, maybe you have items from your past that you want to look at and reminisce over. Yeah, maybe you're reminiscing over past items. Burger, and one more. Hammer, Thor's hammer. Do you know what I'm getting with this pineapple and this burger? I'm getting like maybe eating pork and pineapple. That's a good combination, right? I'm getting like eat more pineapples and just eat more of the foods that you enjoy in June. And it's like no one else can do for you what you can do for yourself. Thor can only pick up this hammer and it's only meant for him. And you're only meant for you. So what are you going to do with that information? Are you going to share yourself with everyone else constantly? Or are you going to keep yourself to yourself and do what's best for you? These messages keep reoccurring. So I'm just going to end the reading there because I feel like I've said all that needs to be said. Alright, yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Group 3. I hope these messages made sense in some way and you can incorporate what I mentioned into your month of June. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and I'll see you in another reading. Bye!